got that text when you 5 in the morning, you probably done paying your lease. Wanna get out of the country, you say you wanna go on a trip out of Greece. Wanna get out of the country, wanna get different, you wanna get runchy. Buy the ticket right now, bitch.
Clean getaway. The game tells you that you can perform what's called a stun punch, a special one-hit knockout move on unsuspecting targets. This feature doesn't actually exist anywhere else in the game outside of this mission. You can't do it to any NPCs or police officers, but there is one person you can do it to, which is this doorman outside this club. So
he the only in the game you can knock the fuck out.
Yeah, a very early gameplay mechanic which I guess got forgotten about. During the cutscene for the mission No Love Lost inside of Mikhail Faustin's house, there's an extreme...
Hell, I don't want to burn my food. I ain't gonna lie, the content ain't that goddamn important for me to be eating some burnt shrimp. I know if I burn this shrimp, I'm be hearing about it 3 years from now. Talk to me.
Important exchange between Nico and Faustin's bodyguard. Now, what's so important about these two people meeting face to face? Well, unbeknownst to Nico, he's staring straight into the face of the man who would end up becoming the wedding assassin at Roman's wedding if you choose the deal ending.
I didn't know that!
Yes? The gift from Dmitry Raskolov.
Oh!
During the mission The Holland play, Nico is given a decision: kill Playboy X or kill Dwayne. The right thing to do, as many would agree, is to kill Playboy. But Nico obviously agrees with this as well, because if you do choose the option to execute Dwayne, Nico will look away from him when he pulls the trigger. No matter how many lives Nico has taken, he cannot face the fact that he's selling himself out for money just like the man he's searching for. In Blood Brothers, when...
Man, you should have killed Dwayne. I ain't gonna lie. The right thing to do in the game is kill Dwayne. Dwayne, annoying as hell, you play GTA 4. He go, damn, Nico, we can't go bowling. Get out of here. I don't want to go bowling with you. I'm tired of you. Every time you say this, yo, Nico, let's go get a drink. Fuck you.
You're given the choice to either assassinate Francis or Derek McReary. You can ring Francis while on the rooftop, and a secret exchange will occur where Nico negotiates more money to take out Derek.
Just a second here, Derek. I gotta speak to one of the sergeants. Hey, what's the problem? I thought you were gonna make something happen for me.
I'm not so sure about it.
What's gonna make you sure? You want me to give you a raise?
Yeah.
That might help.
All right, then. Call it a bonus. Make this happen.
Ultimately, though, the choice still remains yours. There's a bloody footprint in the game files which features the Rockstar Games logo. Sadly, no matter what shoes you put on, the footprint is never actually present in the game. In the Weasel news video
Why the hell you care
by
about
Rockstar
that?
Games themselves, the date says 2009, meaning
GTA
GTA 4 might actually not be set in
Try their hardest to try. You looked under every shoe in the game to look for the Rockstar logo.
2008, where the game was released, which means that GTA 4, aside from GTA 2, is the only Grand Theft Auto game which technically takes place in the future. As you can see here, it confirms that the bank robbery also happened in 2009. In GTA 4's trailer, we saw this scene outside the ferry depot, and in the skies we can see it's populated with seagulls. In the final game, the only birds to exist are pigeons, and they serve as hidden packages, unable to fly and pretty much serving no purpose.
Who the
This is
remember
really
this?
interesting because what you might not know is that there are birds in GTA 4, and you can get these exact birds to spawn. You have to come to the ferry depot at a very specific time. If you just wait here all day, eventually you'll see the seagulls appear, and once a certain time has been reached, the seagulls will then disappear. Very, very odd. A strange sound effect will play occasionally
Trey
before
Aim,
you
come on, bro,
receive
chill
a
out with
phone
this.
text when...
Yeah, I seen the Michael Irvin, and I agree with everything that Michael Irvin's saying. I think y'all know I'm that like when it's time to be like, yo, we doing too much with the older.
Yo,
You know,
I
I'll
hope
react to
everyone
it.
having a good day. I pray/wish y'all have a good weekend and stay safe.
Man, thank you so much
Trey,
for the
when
prayers,
we
bro.
gon' see
Same
you
to you as
suit
well.
up for you 37.
Never.
Here's the link to the outro song since you couldn't find it yesterday.
Man, my dog, bro, bet. I got you.
Driving in certain vehicles. This is something that actually used to happen in the early 2000s, and I remember it very clearly myself.
Wait, what is that?
The seagulls will then disappear. Very, very odd. A strange sound effect will play occasionally before you receive a phone call or a text when driving in certain vehicles.
Oh my God!
This is something that actually used to happen in the
That shit be happening to these earphones because they cheap. When I be just like, man, what's this buzzing noise in my ear? It be these earphones, these motherfuckers so fucking cheap. See, this is my problem. I bought these because I know Runchy and iPod was going to be here. And I was like, I'm going to get my niggas some streaming earphones, but I went in the store. The other shit was too expensive. I bought these thinking I wasn't going to use them, and now I'm using them for some weird-ass reason. I got to do myself better than this. Something wrong with these.
early 2000s, and I remember it very clearly myself. If you're old enough to remember this, then click like down below.
Oh, fuck, stop that.
As you may know, cops can sometimes steal vehicles to pursue you
Oh, the
if theirs
fuck? I
is
ain't know that.
destroyed or too far away. If the stolen vehicle happens to be an ice cream truck, it will actually play the ice cream truck jingle when they're chasing you.
It might be time for this DLC. I think I need to do Mafia first, though.
In the Ballad of Gay Tony, when using nitrous on a fast vehicle, if you brake while the nitrous is active, you'll notice that the brakes start to overheat, glow red hot orange, and start to smoke.
No, I didn't do the Mafia DLC.
In Funland, GTA 4's shut down theme park, it features a bin shaped like a hippo. In fact, there's several of them dotted throughout the entire park. These are actually the same assets reused from a previous Rockstar game
What
called
the
Manhunt.
fuck?
If you try calling Mikhail Faustin after Nico has assassinated him, you'll hear a brand new voicemail left by his wife.
Yeah, he got him crazy.
This is Elena Faustin. If you are looking for Mikhail or wanting to collect on a debt, then please look elsewhere. My husband is dead. Show Anna and I respect by leaving us be.
The street artist easel drawings found on Happiness Island and scattered across the map are actually allegedly concept art for GTA
Nigga, is this the nigga from San Andreas?
characters from previous games. While riding a train, the game usually locks the camera, showing a cinematic camera sequence instead of letting you look around. But if you pull out your phone and access your phone's camera, you can actually explore the interior and look around. Speaking of trains, if you try boarding one with a 3-star wanted level, you'll see a message saying that the cops have stopped the train. At 4 stars, trains will not stop at the train station at all. Did you know that while Nico is working for the UL paper, if he reaches a 3-star wanted level or higher and then manages to escape that wanted level, the ULP will sometimes call him about his criminal activities.
Oh yeah, we did this on stream.
I've been taking a lot of heat for you, Nico. Start doing me some favors.
I'll start doing that when you start doing me some.
In a way, it's basically implying that the UL paper has been watching over you and basically getting you out of trouble whenever you get in trouble with the law. You know what Rockstar Games are really good at?
Hold on, I can't hear. Short ass. Ooh.
Ain't
Throw
Dick
that
Shard
fucking
just
cable, bro.
resubscribed for 11
What the
months.
fuck?
11 months with the long-brimmed bandit.
What happened? 11 months with the long brim bandit. All right.
Hiding adult, implying that the UL paper has been watching over you and basically getting you out of trouble whenever you get in trouble with the law. You know what Rockstar Games are really good at? Hiding adult jokes in places you never would think to look, like this bowling alley sign. Or, for example, take this mini golf course. When you look at this golf course from above, you start to realize the true nature.
Hey, bro! They had niggas mini golfing on dick-shaped courses. Rockstar. They so fucking childish.
Of Rockstar's humor.
Bro!
Now I see it.
What the
Rather than
fuck?
taking a friend to play pool at the numerous bars across the map, did you know that you can use a much cooler table inside of Playboy X's mansion? Obviously, in order to do this, you need to own the mansion, so you need to have killed Playboy X in the story
know you
mode.
can do
But after
that.
that, you can take your friends to the mansion and use that pool table instead. Have you ever tried ringing a friend's phone number when you're already hanging out with them? Probably not, but if you do, you'll get a unique voice line where Nico admits he's just playing around with the phone.
Yeah, I'm busy. Call me up.
Oops, my mistake. Oh, that's just me messing around.
NPCs
is
that have
that?
recently visited an ATM machine will drop a lot more money than NPCs you see walking on the streets otherwise. The best way to earn cash off of the floor is by locating an armored van and blowing it up, which will scatter cash everywhere.
Bro, I don't know why the GTA 4 is such a hated
In the
game
game
for real.
files for the Ballad of Gay Tony, there's a drivable wrecked police cruiser.
What
I'm not
the
sure
fuck?
exactly what purpose this vehicle actually serves, but there's many theories out there, with some saying that it was supposed
The
to
driving,
be
yeah,
used
the
in a
driving was
cutscene.
bad, but like it's okay.
If you have bloodstains on your vehicle, don't worry, because you can simply steal a fire truck and use the hose to wash it off of the vehicle. Or if you're too lazy to do that, just wait until the game
Because
starts.
it was born in colorless, GTA 4 was not born. Overhated game. And on top of that, Nico Bellic is one of the best GTA protagonists, and I mean it. When you actually sit and play the game, Nico is overhated. It is ridiculous. I don't understand how the fuck a nigga say bro, he's up there. Nico really liked that.
Raining, and you'll notice that the rain
My bad.
washes the blood away as well. In Ashley from the Lost and Damned's apartment, you can find this orange hoodie
Yeah,
with
the
the
colours
number
I get you,
12
though.
on it. Now, this hoodie is actually really iconic. It's the same hoodie worn by the famous 12 Orange Pedestrian in GTA San Andreas. And if those words
Get
mean
the
absolutely
fuck
nothing
outta
to you,
here.
and you're still not sure exactly what I'm talking about, let me
Look.
play you some of the most famous lines that came out of the Orange 12 Pedestrian
Hey, chat.
in
Y'all see this nigga? What's the first voice line y'all thinking about? Shit. Bingo man. Ah, man. Stay off the crack, man. Dog. This nigga got one of the funniest lines. If you ever block this nigga car, this motherfuckers be, you like my asshole, always holding up shit. I'm like, this nigga, he spams it too. If you ever block this nigga car, he spams it.
GTA San Andreas.
Yo,
asshole always holding up shit.
I swear I didn't know. Yo, I swear. Yo, bro, dog, he spams that shit, gang. My nigga legendary.
I smoke cause it gives me
Me knowledge,
You
yeah.
still wearing prison issue, man?
It's actually possible
That
for
nigga
Nico
got
to
it,
knock
bro.
himself out by throwing items. In this example, you
fuck?
can see I found a brick on the floor. Yes, you can actually send yourself to the hospital. In
What the fuck kind of jackass shit?
first
Yo, but look, honestly, this is one of the downsides of like GTA getting bigger, and it's always gonna be it was meant to happen. But we're never gonna have no iconic NPCs the way that we had them in the PS2 era, because they only could put so many in the game. And even though San Andreas, if you look at them, they got a lot in there. There's a lot, but we kept hearing the same voice acting over and over and over. Now there's so many fucking NPCs. While you might have somebody that you will see, you won't see them as much as you've seen them in San Andreas. And like their voice notes ain't like or like they whatever they saying not gonna be as iconic as it was in San Andreas. Like the shorty with the baller shit. So many times I play that game, she walk around saying she like girls and guys so many times, my nigga.
You're instructed to take Michelle bowling. You can also complete the mission by taking her to play pool, darts, comedy shows, and plenty more activities. Obviously, none of these really make any sense, considering
They don't take
the
risks?
bowling
What you
alley
mean?
is the closest to where the mission takes place. Destroying Roman's cab during the mission Bleed Out will cause a unique mission failed cutscene to play.
What did he say about Michelle?
Brick on the floor, yes, you can actually send yourself to the hospital. In First Date, you're instructed to take Michelle bowling. You can also complete the mission by taking her to play pool, darts, comedy shows, and plenty more activities. Obviously, none of these really make any sense, considering the bowling alley is the closest to where the mission takes place. Destroying Roman's cab during the mission Bleed Out will cause a unique mission failed cutscene to play.
My cab! Nico, the cab is fucked! Come on, you piece of crap, start!
Screw money I owe the Albanians. Paying for the cab will be a lot harder. See you later, cousin.
I mean, they won't say crazy / unique things. It might get them in trouble.
Elizabetta,
I mean, people are assuming that Rockstar is on it, but we won't know that until we see it. Like, I've heard numerous people say that Rockstar won't have the same amount of humor and jokes that they had in the past. But has that been confirmed? I don't think that's like, we don't know that just yet. Yeah, the climate has changed, but also, nigga, the jokes they was doing back then wouldn't just accept it. Wouldn't accept it. I'm sure it will. Nah, honestly, I deadass don't think so. But Rockstar, they gonna have their own jokes. They gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. Cancel culture, at the same time, bro. That kind of game is coming out during the right time, where everybody's getting made fun of. Like, they saying something about everybody. So I don't think so.
mission called Have a Heart, Elizabetta shoots Manny and his cameraman. However, it seems that the cameraman might not actually be dead.
What the fuck?
What? It's just a gun.
Why the fuck is he laying? What the fuck?
The gambling meeting that Roman enters at the beginning of the game is never actually seen inside the interior. Nico is instructed to stay inside the car and wait, then phone Roman when he notices any trouble. However, if you were to enter the room, you'll see it does in fact have an interior with a table and chairs and even a television, which makes you wonder if this was ever planned to be used as an interior we could enter. The Noose Troopers were originally planned to have the ability to drop down from helicopters and rappel in order to attack the player or get to strategical positions. Now, this doesn't exist in the final game, but we have uncovered dialogue in the game files, and in one mission called The Snowstorm, another Elizabetta mission, you can see the Noose Troopers abseiling down. Gay pedestrians have a female scream when they're attacked. In the mission where Brucey asks Nico to set up a dating profile, Nico begins to read his biography.
I am a vulnerable guy who needs to be held by big, strong arms. Yeah, you got to be kidding me.
However, if you find Nico's profile in-game, you can read the rest of the bio if you want. In the mission Clean Getaway, Vlad and Nico encounter a homeless man who asks for $1. Vlad treats him like dirt, and the man scutters away. However, this is the exact same bum who ends up finding the diamonds in the final scene of Gay Tony, where he then becomes a millionaire and plans to open a gun shop in Vice City.
Imagine! In Vice City, GTA GTA 6, this nigga's owning some of the stores. Now, we already know they bringing bro back from the old ones. But what the fuck?
When you zoom in on the cell phone camera...
Man, look at this damn statue. Rockstar, y'all so fucking childish.
When you...
Rockstar. its dedication to be this fucking childish.
Zoom in on the cell phone camera, you will notice that it becomes pixelated the closer you go in. Also, don't think about taking photos of the girls in the clubs, because if you do, the bouncers are definitely going to come and kick you out.
That's why I love this game, bro. They put it in the game. If you were a creep, they about to come beat you the fuck up, man. Hey, bro. Why the fuck, bro?
The plaques found inside of the museum have pretty hilarious messages written on them. Pause the video if you want to read this one. I guarantee you'll get at least a slight laugh out of this one. Grand Theft Auto 4 is rated the third highest rated video game of all time on Metacritic. Dan Houser says that Grand Theft Auto 4 is his favorite GTA game he ever wrote. It just goes to show how amazing this game truly.
Man, and honestly, this game getting love, it won't change anything. But I just think that niggas need to honestly go back and replay this game. And a lot of the opinions that you might have had that has changed over time, though that you had over time, you're going to realize you were wrong. This fucking game is dead ass like that. And if y'all watched our whole walkthrough, y'all would know it too. GTA 4 is goated. The only thing that I do not, there's a few things I don't like, but I think one of the things that made a lot of people fall out with this game, I don't know why they did not take step ups in some things that was in San Andreas, because I think it was dope to see like you could have CJ go get tattoos, or CJ see how his body transform, work out, or also like the number of clothing stores that they had in the game. They took step backs in that space. Also like the design cars, like how you can customize them. The customization took a step down, but almost everything else took a step up. Almost everything else.
Was. The captain of the platypus ship is named Zorba. He's never seen in game apart from this one cutscene where
ain't no planes in GTA 4. Could you drive like a big ass plane on San Andreas? I think you can do helicopters and like the attack and like I know you can drive helicopters. Yeah, but you can't do it in GTA 4. You know what? It's because of 9/11. If I had to guess. Now we talk about Rockstar. That is an example of they were censored. But this game came out, especially at the time when it was super sensitive around 9/11. They made a game in New York. They couldn't have them planes. Even them, they knew they couldn't have it. If they had them planes, gang, you would have had so many niggas doing goddamn recreations of that.
you see him through the front window. Shortly after the platypus docks in Broker and the crew has been disembarked, a few days later, his body is found floating in the Humboldt River. In the game's official launch trailer in the United Kingdom for the Xbox commercial, we can see Niko walking in various places throughout the city. One location he's seen in is this adult shop, but the thing I want to point out is that this character walking next to Niko is Eddie Lowe. Eddie Lowe is the serial killer that you can find in GTA 4. You might not have ever noticed this, but there's a sign outside of the car washes advertising a discount for taxis. Usually it costs $5, but if you take your taxi through the car wash, it only costs $3. One of Johnny's patches on his jacket reads, "I rode mine to Los Santos in 2004, which means that Johnny was in San Andreas in 2004. In the mission called...
It also means Johnny would often take trips to Los Santos, and his dumb ass shouldn't have went one more time, because when Johnny went to Los Santos, that's when Trevor killed his ass. When you start the game, when you start GTA 5, Trevor kills Johnny. Trevor stumped him. Johnny, you should have stayed your ass away from there.
And collect. If you push the blackmailer into the water and then finish him off, Niko will tell Francis over the phone that he's unable to give him the photos, and will explain it's because they're buried in the river.
Tell me you got the stuff.
I don't, but no one else does either. They're under the water along with the guy that had them.
That's a weight off my mind. You don't need to be worried.
There's a mysterious girl on the dating website called
Yeah, what happened to
Undercover
her?
Lover. It seems like she might actually be a celebrity, because it seems like the exact same face can be found on this magazine in Nico's apartment. So maybe this girl is literally doing undercover dating. According to the game, Niko Bellic is only 30 years old. He looks way too old
Man,
to
that
be
nigga
just
older
30,
than
but his
30.
LCPD database states he was arrested for GTA in 2008. Usually, the only thing cops will drop is their weapon
A hard
once
30,
you've
that's what I'm
taken them
saying.
down. However, that isn't
Niko
strictly
looks
true,
47.
because police can also drop something else. The police officer will actually drop money. Now, the way in which you can get this to happen is if you wait by an ATM machine for a police officer to use it.
He killed that nigga, nobody letting nothing happen.
If you spawn Michelle as your bodyguard using a trainer, she will attack anyone who attacks you. However, if this happens, she has a unique voice line where she says this.
I don't think I've ever hit someone before.
Now, my
Weak
final
ass
fact
shit.
of the day is that I'm going to be making these videos for GTA 6. I got you there. Well, anyway, it's true.
That's a cool video.
So if you want to stay ahead of the curve and subscribe to the channel while you're at it to see these kind of videos when
That's a cool video, bro. See, like, this one of the things that make Rockstar one of the best in the video game shit. Like, they Easter eggs be dope as shit. And I know there's a lot of other games that have Easter eggs and shit like that, but like, I just fuck with the way that they implement shit into the games, because it's a lot of, they don't even force it at all. And obviously it's an Easter egg, so you don't force it. But some of those, you can play that game and never know they exist.
I dream like a lot of scopes. I be dreaming and seeing in multiple ways. My young nigga move a lot of dope. He be all on this phone making multiple plays. I make her love me, then I leave it, baby, cause the way that you feel it was only a phase. My